Close your eyes, take a deep breath, visualize dream production of yours. You're standing there on the set. You can hear the bustling energy around you. You can see your set prepared in front of you. What if I told you 15 pieces of advice in this video could be the difference between that vision remaining a dream or becoming a reality? Welcome to the Director's Playbook, 15 life lessons in filmmaking. In this video, we'll explore key insights that could potentially help turn your filmmaking aspirations into tangible achievements. These are lessons which I learned in my journey, and I'm positive that it will make a positive impact in your life as well. These aren't just technical tips, they are transformative lessons that can shape both your personal growth and professional development as a filmmaker. From building a strong foundation to mastering these craft, these insights will guide you through the challenges and triumphs of the filmmaking journey. So are you ready to unlock the secrets that successful directors use to bring their vision to life? Let's begin our exploration of these 15 essential filmmaking lessons. Now that we have set the stage, let's dig into the core foundations of filmmaking through the 5 essential lessons. Each of these will be presented as a mini story to illustrate key principles that every aspiring director should embrace. Imagine a novice gardener who plants a seed and expects a full-grown tree the next day. Frustrated by the lack of immediate results, what does he do? Then he digs up the seed only to find it hasn't changed. This cycle repeats until the gardener finally learns to trust the process, allowing time and nurture to the work their magic. In filmmaking, your career is that seed. It requires patience, consistent effort, and long-term commitment to grow something truly remarkable. In farming, if you sow the seed, you have to wait for the seasons to pass. You have to water it, you have to nourish it, you have to provide the right ingredients to the soil. You have to make sure that it has a growing atmosphere. And all this, and waiting patiently through the seasons so that the seed become the crop or the tree. Right? You going and digging up that seed again and again, expecting it to make a sufficient difference immediately or to grow it the next day, it does not happen. You have to be practical about it. Right? And this is one of the very valuable lessons that I learned. And life does not go as fast as your mind does. Your mind would be super fast. You would expect various things. You are already seeing yourself achieving certain things. But in filmmaking, it takes its own time. It takes its own amount of effort and persistence and patience to get the success that you need. The Phoenix Director. Picture a filmmaker whose first project crashes and burns spectacularly. Instead of giving up, they rise from the ashes, learning from their mistakes and using that knowledge to fuel their next endeavor. This story embodies a crucial truth in filmmaking. Failure is not just inevitable, it's invaluable. Noted in the research paper, Failing to Succeed, the importance of failure in the creative process. Embracing failure can lead to growth and innovation. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of success. Our third lesson comes from the lighthouse keeper. Imagine a keeper who maintains their light through the stormy nights, guiding ships safely to the shore. Similarly, a director must maintain a clear vision for the project. Even when faced with challenges and distraction, this clarity of purpose not only guides your own decisions, but also inspires your team. As the Harvard Business Review states, visionary leaders create a culture where creativity can thrive, guiding teams with a clear direction. The fourth lesson is illustrated by the bridge builder. Picture a director who spends as much time connecting with people as they do crafting their art. They build strong relationships with crew members, network with the industry professionals, and collaborate with other creatives. These connections become the bridges that carry their career forward. opening doors to new opportunities and resources. Finally, in this act, we have the eternal student. Envision a seasoned director who, despite their success, still attends workshops, reads voraciously, and seeks mentorship from others in the industry. This embodies the principle that in filmmaking, learning never stops. The industry is constantly evolving, and those who remain curious and open to new knowledge are the only ones who stay relevant and innovative. And with this, we go on to the Act 2, navigating the filmmaker's journey. As we move deeper into the journey, we encounter the next step of lessons that focus on personal growth and decision making in filmmaking. These insights will help you navigate the often turbulent waters of the creative process. That brings us the intuitive conductor. Picture a film director standing before their crew, much like a conductor before an orchestra. As the scene unfolds, the director doesn't rigidly follow a predetermined plan. Instead, they listen to the rhythm of the set, the subtle cues from the actors, and the energy of the moment. They make split-second decisions, trusting their gut to guide them. This illustrates the power of intuition in filmmaking. As Malcolm Gladwell notes in his book Blink, rapid cognition can lead to successful outcomes in creative processes. By honing your intuition, you can make effective choices that feel right in the moment, even when you can't fully articulate why. And our seventh lesson, the shape-shifting directors. Imagine a filmmaker who arrives on set with a clear vision for a crucial scene. However, as they begin shooting, they realize their original plan isn't working. Instead of stubbornly sticking to the script, they quickly adapt, reimagining the scene on the fly. This flexibility leads to a moment of unexpected brilliance that elevates the entire film. The American Psychological Association highlights that this kind of flexibility in creative problem-solving skills enhances innovation and can lead to better results. Remember, in filmmaking, adaptability isn't just a useful skill, it's a superpower. Lesson 8 introduces us to the balanced artist. Picture a director known for their brilliant films, but also for their ability to maintain a rich life outside of work. They make time for family, hobbies, and self-care, understanding that these elements fuel their creativity rather than detract from it. A study in the Journal of Occupational Health Psychology emphasizes that maintaining a balance between work and personal life can significantly enhance creativity. By nurturing all aspects of your life, you create a wellspring of experience and emotions to draw from in your work. Our ninth lesson comes from the optimistic visionary. Envision a director facing a series of setbacks on a challenging project. Instead of succumbing to frustration, they maintain an unwavering positive attitude, inspiring their team to push through obstacles and find innovative solutions. This optimism becomes contagious, fostering an environment where creativity just flourishes, right? As Sean Anker discusses the happiness advantage. Optimism can boost creativity and collaboration within teams. Your attitude as a director sets the tone of the entire production. The final lesson in this act is the solitary climber. Imagine a filmmaker who stops comparing their journey to others. Instead of focusing solely on their own growth and progress, they understand each director's path is unique, and that measuring their success against others only leads to discouragement and disappointment. As Brent Brown once in The Gift of Imperfection, comparison can be dangerous, emphasizing the importance of focusing on one's own journey. By embracing your individual path, you feel free to create authentically and grow at your own pace. And that comes to Act 3, Mastering the Craft. As we enter the final act of our journey, we focus on the lessons that led to true mastery and fulfillment in filmmaking. These insights will help you refine your craft and find deeper meaning in your work. Our 11th lesson comes from the unwavering flame. Picture a filmmaker who, despite facing countless rejections wins and setbacks, continue to pursue their vision with unwavering determination. They work tirelessly on their craft, improving with each project, no matter how small. Right? This persistence eventually leads to a breakthrough that launches their career. As Angela Duckworth notes, enthusiasm is common, endurance is rare. In filmmaking, it's not just talent that determines success, but the ability to persist in the face of challenges. Next, we encounter the weaver of tales. Imagine a director who understands that at the heart of every great film lies a compelling story. They spend as much time crafting these narratives as they do on the technical aspects of filmmaking. This director recognizes that storytelling is a thread that weaves together all elements of the film, creating a tapestry that resonates with audiences. As Jonathan Gottschall observes, we are as a species addicted to story. Even when the body goes to sleep, the mind stays up all night telling itself stories, right? By honing your storytelling skills, you tap into fundamental human need, making your films more impactful and memorable. Our 13th lesson introduces the nurturing leader. Envision a filmmaker known not just for their artistic vision, but for their ability to bring out the best in their team. They invest time in understanding each crew member's strengths and aspirations, creating an environment where everyone feels valued and motivated to excel. This approach leads to a loyal, passionate team that consistently produces exceptional work. As the Harvard Business Review notes, great teamwork is not just about the work, it's about the relationships. By nurturing your team, you create a collaborative environment that elevates an entire production. Next, we meet the curious explorer. Picture a director who never stops questioning, learning, and experimenting. They are not content with established techniques, but constantly seek new ways to push the boundaries of filmmaking. This curiosity leads them to innovative approaches that set their work apart. Right? As Ed Catmull states, creativity is not a talent, it's a way of operating, but fostering a spirit of exploration and innovation, you open yourself to creative breakthroughs that can define your artistic voice. Our final lesson comes from the joyful creator. Imagine a filmmaker who, despite the pressures and challenges of the industry, never loses sight of the joy that drew them to filmmaking in the first place. They approach each project with enthusiasm, finding fulfillment in the creative process itself, not just the end result. This joy is infectious, inspiring their team and infusing their work with a special energy that audiences can feel. As Elizabeth Gilbert reminds us, your fear of the unknown is the greatest barrier to creativity. By embracing the joy of creation, you overcome fears and limitations, allowing your true artistic self to shine. Now, your journey begins. We explored 15 powerful lessons that can transform your filmmaking journey, from the patient gardener's long-term commitment to the joyful creator's enthusiasm. Each insights offer a unique perspective on mastering this craft. Take a moment to reflect on which lessons resonated most with you and how will you apply them to your own creative process. Remember, every filmmaker's path is unique. These lessons aren't rigid rules but tools to help you carve your own way to success. The key is to start implementing them in your work, one step at a time. Whether you're crafting your first short film or preparing your next big project, let these insights guide and inspire you. And you already are probably using or have the qualities of any of these directors that we discussed. Now we'd love to hear from you. Right? What lessons have you learned in your filmmaking journey? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you know a director who belongs to a particular category of the directors that I've already discussed, please share them in your comments. It will be an interesting discussion for us to have. And remember guys, whatever approach that we take, the objective is the most important. We want to be filmmakers, we want to find our success in whatever ways that we could do. Any of these methods and all of these methods together and combined, and if these insights could help you become a filmmaker, it would be really great to see you succeed and triumph in the world of filmmaking. Please like, share and subscribe to my videos if you like this content or if this video in any way made a positive impact on you. I'll see you on the next one, and remember, life is too short for boring stories.